Yes, class. In our first video, we had discussed gerunds. Now we are going to discuss infinitive. Today we are going to discuss what is an infinitive, how does it look like, what does it do in a sentence. When not to infinitives. What is an infinitive? An infinitive is a base form of a verb. So, the base form of verb is called an infinitive. Though it is formed out of the verb, it does not work as a verb. Infinitives does not work as a verb, and they have other functions. It means they have other functions, although they are formed out of verbs, but they are not working as verbs. How does an infinitive look like? It is formed using 2 plus V1. When we use 2 with V1, it becomes an infinitive. But it is not necessary that all the time you will have same formation of infinitive. Sometimes 2 is omitted, and when it is so, it is called a zero infinitive. So, what is an infinitive? Infinitive is base form of verb. Usually we use 2 plus this base form, 2 plus V1. But it's not necessary that all the time we will have same formation. Sometimes we omit 2. When we omit 2 and only have V1, it is called zero infinitive. Functions of infinitives. Infinitives do not work as verb. Then what are the different functions? It works as the following in a sentence: as a noun, first function, second as an adjective, and last one as an adverb. So infinitives have three functions in a sentence. First one, when these work as a noun, it works as a subject of the sentence, as the object of the sentence, as a subject complement. Let's see some examples. To run daily keeps you fit, which is the subject here. First of all, underline infinitive. 2 plus V1 is an infinitive. And to run daily makes a phrase, and this is acting as a subject. A running keeps you fit. Here you can see I replace this subject with a gerund. Second sentence, second example, to see her happy keeps me happy. So, to see my daughter happy keeps me happy. Here, to see is an infinitive, whereas to see her happy is the subject. So, together it is the subject of the sentence. This is how an infinitive works as the subject of the sentence. Everybody likes to dance. Here, which is infinitive? To dance is infinitive. Yes, underline this infinitive, to dance. And what is the function of to dance here? Is it the subject? No. It is working as the object of the sentence. Everybody likes to dance. To dance is an infinitive which works as the subject. I want to cook. Here, which is infinitive? To cook. I is the subject, wants is the verb, and to cook is object. So this is how infinitive work as object. My job is to teach students. Here, which is the object? Sorry, subject. Job, my job is the verb. To teach is the subject complement. What is subject complement? Subject complement, it is a noun, a noun, or an adjective that either renames a subject or modifies it. It gives more information about what? About the subject. So here, my job is the subject and to teach is subject complement. It adds more information and subject. So class, this is the first function of infinitive. Infinitive works as a noun. When it works as a noun, it works as a subject or as an object or subject complement. In first two examples, you can see it works as a subject. In third and fourth example, you can see it works as an object. And in last example, it works as subject complement. Now examples of infinitives working as adjectives. He is the guy to meet tomorrow. Here, which is the noun? Noun is guy. He is the subject, is the verb. The guy is what? Is noun here. To meet is an infinitive. To meet which? The guy to meet tomorrow. So here to meet is an adjective. I need a place to live. Here infinitive to live. To live an infinitive. And it works as an adjective. As adjective, it modifies the noun. Which place to live? Yes, place is a noun and to live modifies the noun. So it is an adjective here. Yes class, sometimes an infinitive comes after an adjective and modifies it. So sometimes an adjective is modified by using an infinitive. For example, she was very happy to see me. Here which is an adjective? It's yes class, it's happy. And which is an infinitive? To see. Here to see is used to modify the adjective happy. This is how we use infinitives to modify adjectives too. Let's see another example. The coffee is too hot to drink. Here infinitive to drink. And which is the adjective here? It's hot. Here we use this infinitive to modify the adjective hot. So sometimes infinitives come to modify the adjectives too. Now let's see how infinitives are working as adverbs. He called me to borrow some money. Here which is an infinitive? To borrow. And which is verb here? Verb is yes. Called is the verb here. He is the subject, called is the verb. And here to borrow is working as adverb which modifies the verb. I went there to help. Here to help is an infinitive. I is the subject. There is adverb of place. And went is the verb. Why I went there? I went there to help. So here you can see infinitive is working as an adverb. Yes, class, this is all about infinitives. Let's see what we have learned today. What is an infinitive? An infinitive is the base form of the verb. How does it look like? When to comes with base form of verb, it becomes an infinitive. Different functions of infinitive. An infinitive has three functions. First one as a noun, second as an adjective, third one as an adverb. And what is remaining when not to use it? Let's discuss when not to use an infinitive. Yes, class, there are some verbs that are not used with infinitives generally. I'm sharing these verbs with you. You can see a list of verbs which are not infinitives, with which we cannot use infinitive. Yes, this is how we are not using infinitives. Yes, class, I do hope now you're clear about infinitives. Now I'm going to share an exercise based on infinitives and gerunds together. Watch both videos twice and then come towards that exercise. If you have any problem, any ambiguity or query, feel free to contact me in Google Classroom. Thank you and have a blessed day.